Hey everybody, happy Dr. Martin Luther King's Day. I hope you're having a great day and that you have done some contemplation or service. It's just so wonderful that we can remember and celebrate a man whose life impacts so many people around the world. And I'm hoping that we too can say about each other that our lives have been indeed impactful. Well, today, as I promised that I would be going live at 1 o'clock today, I'm going to be talking about making the decision to change. Okay? This has nothing to do with the New Year's or your goals for the New Year's. It's what all of us, if we want to get to our authentic self, or real self, or true self, we have to come into that understanding that we have to make a decision to change. For those of you who don't know who I am, well, first of all, I want to thank all of you who shared last week's video. And because of you, we had over 600 views. Yay! So give yourself a big round of applause. And from me to you, big hug. Today, though, I just want to introduce myself to an audience who most likely doesn't know who I am. My name is Lorna Owens. I grew up in Jamaica, studied nursing there. And after doing my nursing in Jamaica, I went to England, studied midwifery. I came to the United States in the late 70s, worked as a nurse for a tad. Then I went to law school. So since the 1990s, I have practiced law, my own practice. I have been an author of 2 books, Everyday Grace, Everyday Miracle, Living the Life You're Born to Live, and Daily Sustenance. In 2010, I saw a piece called Rape as a Weapon of War about the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And I formed Footprints Foundation, my foundation, and we take nurses and doctors to low-resource countries from Jamaica to sub-Saharan Africa to train to help reduce maternal infant mortality. 2 years ago, as a part of that, hi Angela. Angela is a wonderful, wonderful person in the England, UK. She has a similar foundation. Hi Tom, wonderful to see you, Tom Sessa. Angela has Africa for Moms, just an amazing person, Tom, great musician. But as I was saying, in 2010, 2 years ago, I started Footprints Foundation, not Footprints, but Desert Sage Candle, which is a line of candles and body wash and body lotion. And some of the proceeds hi Lisa, goes to support the work I do around the world from Jamaica to sub-Saharan Africa. So that is who I am. Hi Ital, that's who I am. But today I want to talk about us. How can we change? A lot of times we think, we say change is difficult. Maybe it is, but the decision to change is not difficult. And once you have made that decision to change, it's done. Malcolm Gladwell, an amazing author, wrote in the book The Blink that in the split second, we can make good decision. A lot of times we think that we have to write it out. We have to meditate about it. We have to call a family meeting. We have to tell everybody who has no interest in our business what we're going to do. Oh, I made the decision to change. I'm the number one, me. I used to tell everybody, even people who had no interest and had no clue what I was talking about, that I decided to change. And you take time about it, and you pray about it, and you meditate. I mean, those are good tools. But the truth of the matter is, trust your gut. And gut is not just some fleeting thing that a lot of times people say people just trust their gut, and they give no credence to that. Your gut is linked to your brain processes. And for you to make a gut decision, there has to be memory. Hi there. I'm never wearing my glasses. Hi, Onish. Your gut comes from a place of memory. So what happens is that it's attached to your brain, and your brain has memory. It sorts out decisions and all like that. So when an issue comes up and a problem comes up and you feel it in your gut, and your gut or your intuition tells you that it is right, you should go for it. Because no amount of processing and writing it down is going to make a better decision. Malcolm Gladwell talks about that in his book, The Blink. And I suggest if you haven't read it, you gotta read it. It's an amazing book. So first of all, make the decision to change. And to be able to make the decision to change, you have to know some important things. What is it you want? Where you want to go? If you don't know where you want to go, you're not going to get there. And I need for you guys to weigh in, which is, have you made a decision? It was difficult, and how did that work out? Because it's not just me talking to you all. So you have to know where you want to go. There's a proverb, I think it's an African proverb. I saw it once when I was passing through the airport in Johannesburg, and it said at the airport, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And so we are building community. I am here. There's several people on the line watching us live and coming in from different countries. The reason why we can make it happen is because there's a community of people who will support you. So first and foremost, know what you want to do. Hi, Fred. Know what you want to do. Know where you want to go. Because if you don't know where you want to go, any road will take you somewhere. The next thing is, a lot of us follow this thing called the law of attraction. Hi, Janice. Thanks again for watching. A lot of us follow the law of attraction, and that's cool. I have my vision board, and I wouldn't make a year go by without my vision board because I kind of have to see it to make it happen for me. But let me tell you something. There's also another law. It's called least effort. And hi, Gabby. And that is what Oprah talked about, when she was wanting to do the color purple, and she was just going on and then on about it, and she was consumed with doing the color purple, and then she went to a farm and she was walking and she was singing I Surrender. I'm not going to try to sing it because I can't sing. I surrender. Maybe Tom can help with that. I surrender. And she let it go. That is least effort. Because sometimes we're doing things and it's just going like popcorn. Everything is coming into place. Because that which you were chasing, after a while, start chasing you. When I decided that I was going to go to the Congo, people came out of the woodworks and say they will help you. When I decided to do my, it was a candle company then, now it has body wash and body lotion. When I decided to do Desert Sage, what did I know about retail? But I'm glad she's online because I want to tell her officially here, thank you. And it's Gabrielle Provenzano. This is an amazing woman on Miami Beach that has two amazing jewelry store, Bachi and Art Connection. And I remember my first pop-up store at Pottery Barns. It was West Elm. I was so hungry. But I had made no plans to eat. No, I was just so happy to be in the store. And about 3 o'clock, I was about to faint. And here comes my friend. She had a thermos with some tea. She had a sandwich. She had a cookie. And I think she had an apple. And she said, have you eaten? I'm like, no. The point of the matter is, get on the road to doing your stuff. And help will come from some unusual sources. Because my friends don't know anything. My friends who are like my lawyers and all like that, they don't know anything about retail. But I have a friend who's been doing retail for 20 years. And I have leaned on her so much. Who do you have in your wing, not only your friends, but your wingspan that you can lean on when you've made the decision to change? And remember, I tell you, you're going to trust your gut. So if you write it down somewhere and put it on your refrigerator, I am going to trust my gut. I am going to jump and expect the parachute to open, because those of you who believe in God or the universe, or if you don't, Angela, there's a process that, hi Amani, great is you. There's a process that takes care of us. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I just tell you that we are protected by a mighty force. So become bold, become fierce, make the decision to change. Now, you have to be flexible, because it's not always going to work out the way you want, right? But that's different from abandonment. You understand that? When you said, I'm not going to do it. Because I know a lot of you. I meet you on the road when I speak around the road. I've spoken in like 20 countries around the world. And I meet you and you tell me you're going to do all this fabulous stuff. And me, foolishly, believe you. So I email you or call you and you don't even remember speaking to me. So I stopped doing that foolishness. If you're going to do it and you call me, I'll be your champion. I will help. But I am not going to chase you when you tell me one time you're going to do stuff. Check yourself and see if somebody's saying help will come your way. Thank you, Anisha. Help will come your way. See if you have a way of starting like you're running a dash, like you're Usain Bolt, and you burn out. Because a lot of us do it, Why we do it, I don't know. Maybe we're crazy. I don't know. But one of the things I do when I'm going to start stuff, I'm just sharing with you. I don't have anything that's different from you. I've been there, done that, lost a lot of money. You don't want to know. Okay? You can Google it. It's in my book, Everyday Grace, Everyday Miracle. Yeah, you'll see how I lost all my money, had to take the bus, was looking under my bed for a quarter. But here's the deal. When I was in that position, I was not broke in my head. For some reason, I didn't know that I shouldn't be broke in my head. Somehow I was guided and protected by a mighty force. So I figured out that the brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. So I'd have $5 and I would go to the Ritz-Carlton and I would buy a cup of coffee, because that's kind of about what I can buy. And then I would say, when they said, Miss Owens, would you like a refill? And I'm thinking, do I have to pay more for the refill? Because hi Fred, I have to leave some money for tipping. And the reason why I'd go there is because my brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. It just knows that I'm in this wonderful place and it makes me feel fabulous. So you have to figure out how, it's called anchoring, how you're going to anchor this change that you have decided that you're going to bring about. Because not everybody, your friends, stop bugging them. They're clueless. They're not entrepreneurs. They're not going to, that's why they have the 9-to-5 job, just over broke. Or, people are happy the way they are, like leave them alone. It's your journey. It's your purpose. So you have to figure a way to make it work. And the way I made it work was I went to the Ritz-Carlton and I had my cup of coffee and I came out of there with my brain thinking that I'm a millionaire. So like today, thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Gabby. Today I went to the Ritz to get my brows done. Perhaps don't look like it. And usually I would sit there all, like for half a day for just getting my brows on and have a glass of champagne. But I sat there for about an hour and had some herbal tea because I knew I was going to be talking to you guys. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel rich. So find that little thing that will anchor you. Because a lot of times on the way to your greatness, you're going to have to make sacrifices. And some of that is financial. Some of us who would do our nails, ladies, every week, you're perhaps going to have to do it once a month. You're here, you had a long-standing hair appointment every Tuesday or whatever. You're going to have to do it yourself. That facial that we all need, like I need, You might have to figure out a way to do a natural facial, but it doesn't matter. Because you're on the way to fulfilling your purpose. You know, I have a friend who I just love. He's not a minister, he's a musician. Tom Sessa. Tom is on with us. And Tom just ministers in song. Tom is a white guy. That sounds like a black guy. And I'll never forget, I was at Unity and he sang a song called Black Angel. And every time it was just so amazing. So one, make the decision to change. Take massive action. Remember, an object at rest needs a lot of energy to get going. After you have momentum, then sometimes you can ease back a little bit. And that's when your friends say, you are so lucky. They think you're lucky. But no, you've done the work. And you have to be, and like I said, you have to be flexible. And flexibility doesn't mean abandonment. You do not get brownie points for quitting and going home. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit in the middle of your dream. Please, pretty please. You know, when I started Desert Sage Candle, I wouldn't know that hundreds of people would buy it and know that I have a lotion. And the great thing is 15% goes to support the work I do around the world. How cool is that? And people ask for it, and people don't travel without their candle. And I have to meet them on the side of the road because they're just like, I need my candle, I need my candle. Do it. Help is on the way. You never know. Build it. You know, it said, build it and they will come. Sometimes you have to start all over. You know, I'm reminded, a friend of mine is a pilot. I had read somewhere and I said it and he says, that's correct. Takeoff and landing is perhaps the most dangerous time for a pilot, for a plane. Lots can go wrong, okay? It's not when you're in motion. It's when you're just about to take off. So much. If you're doing a business, you know, Damon Jones said, rise and grind, but also don't overspend. Don't overborrow. That takeoff stage where you launch and you have a big old place and you whatever, and you don't have any customers, you don't have any clients or whatever, take it easy. It will come. Something you have to be mindful of. Take care of yourself. Because if you're not eating, if you're not sleeping, if you're not eating, if you're not sleeping, let me see, somebody's talking to me. I just started all over with my salon closing in 2017. Bless you, Onisha. Hi, Edith. Edith has been a great friend. She's one of our Desert Sage Candle or Desert Sage independent consultants because you can make money selling Desert Sage product. I want it to be that where we empower women. So I've made a company that we all can grow together. But I have to tell you this. You got to take care of yourself. So you need to go to bed before 11 o'clock because studies show that the sleep that you get before you go to bed, before 12 o'clock is better than after 12 o'clock. I have to watch it because I can't turn off my brain. I'm creating, I'm designing packages. I'm talking to people all over the world. And sometimes I'm just, hi Melissa, sometimes I'm just messed up. I can't turn off my brain or I'm nervous and I keep pushing Facebook to see how many people like me. Like means anything. Like don't mean anything. It's when you share. I'm asking you guys to share this video because this week I will help us all go to 1,000. Okay. Melissa, I certainly honor all the wonderful work you do here in Miami. So basically you gotta eat right. This is when you're building something new, when you're onto greatness, when you decide, when you've drawn the line in the sand, you better eat right. Lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, lots of water. Go to bed. Stop hitting like on Facebook like I do. Hitting like on Facebook. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, you like something. I hit you back and said, I like that you like me. You know that. I'm honest. I am where you are. I'm your assistant. I've made I'm talking to myself and you guys are just happen to be there because I do it. But that doesn't work. That doesn't get you at all to greatness. Make sure you have some sort of meditative practice, okay? Some sort of, whether it be yoga or meditation and prayer. I use obviously my scents. Like now I'm speaking to you, I have my amazing Egyptian rose in the background, and that's the last thing I anchor myself with at night, and that's the last thing that I first thing in the morning. I love a great cup of coffee, Sumatra, Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, Kenyan coffee. That's your girl, and I love that. And I have that. I get into my space. I enjoy my candles, and I anchor myself for the day. Give yourself time. You know, people say it takes 21 days for a habit. That's not true. It could be 66 days, it could be 86 days. Depends on what you're trying to do. But I want to tell you that I'm just going to summarize some of the points. I have written it down here. I'm going to summarize because I want for you all to get out of here, enjoy the King Day, realize the power of decision making. That's number one. Go with your guts. 3, carry out your decision. Learn from your past. Tell us others about your decision. Let me tell you this. But what I mean is that don't drive them crazy. Don't share your big dreams with people who have no interest, because some people are dream stealers. They will tell you that there's no need for you to do that because open that country because the world is going to end. Or they read on some fake news that nobody is going to be doing real estate, or nobody will be going to salon anymore. Everybody will be watching videos and washing their hair or whatever. No, don't listen. Don't listen. I can't hear you. I can't see you. Don't listen. Speak to the hand. So be careful. Even the reason why you want to share with others is because it creates a accountability, like I'm sharing with you guys, and you guys are sharing with me. Okay. Thank you, Fred, for that compliment that I've always provided good information and practical knowledge. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. And so be careful. I got to also tell you, some people, you have to put them into next year. Your best friends, it's not that you're going to be angry at them or you're malicing them. It's just like right now, they drain your energy. You're not on the same page. So you kind of like, call them once every 6 months so they know that they're not your enemy. But right now you can't do it. And you can get inspiration from just about everybody. Okay, so I'm a lawyer. I went to get my brows waxed at the Ritz. And the lady who's doing my brow, she's so intellectually smart. And I found out that she loves jazz, and so do I. So we had this amazing conversation about jazz, and I'm sure going to see her later this evening because I'm going to go to this place in 8th Street, Miami called Ball and Chain. We get a lot of Latin Cuban jazz. And I said to her, who were you before you started doing brows? And she has several degrees. You know, Miami filled of professionals who come from other countries and have to start all over. So the person doing your brow could be a doctor, could be a neurosurgeon, you know, but you could tell. So she's more like me than my lawyer friend. So don't be afraid to talk to your taxi driver or get inspiration. It comes from everybody. Learn from your past, maintain a flexible attitude, and have a lot of fun. If you're going to come to my house, you have to let me know if you want food, because I can tell you what you'll get. Amazing coffee, fresh squeezed orange juice, and champagne and Prosecco. You can always be sure about that. I don't want to take myself seriously, you know, because I work hard. Don't burn yourself out at everything, and learn to say no. No is a good word. Say no. I'm going to get out of here. I think I'm going to maybe go back to sleep or something like that. And later, I think I'm going to go listen to some jazz. I'm going to meet up with the lady who did my brow and go to Ball and Shade in Miami. Miami's 8th Street. You know, hear some Latin, Cuban jazz or whatever. Whatever it is, make sure sometime in the week, sometime in the day, you do something fabulous. I'm so glad to live here in Coconut Grove. We have the water in Miami. It's, where some of you guys are, Angela in the UK, it might be cold, but I'm just grateful. Last night I was saying, I'm grateful for clean white sheets that I can sleep on. So be good. Don't quit. Make the decision to change. Email me at contact@lornaowens.com. You know my name. Contact@lornaowens.com. Let me be your partner. Let us see how we can make this happen. I'll be on again next week, Monday at 1 o'clock. Tell all your friends. Share this video. I'm glad that so many of you have joined me live and you've said your piece. And blessings to you. Namaste. I am out of here.